Coming to you straight from the Rio Grande and beyond. Broadcasting to the four corners of the globe. So grab your seat, your coffee, or your sundowner.
Okay, everybody, here we go.
On point, as always. This is Gloves Off. Gloves Off.
Back at you in Gloves Off. I'm Paul Buitron. I'm here with a great guest, Guru Pratyay from India. We're going to be touching base on a art that is slowly dying off in India, that is very important, and it has been embraced in the world thanks to you. Guru, talk to us about the Jori and the importance of the Jori to strength, to building strength for everything.
First of all, namaste from India to everyone who is watching this video. So the question is, what is the Jori, and what are the different types of the Joris, and what are the benefits of Jori swinging? So today I will tell to you that what is the meaning of the Jori. The thing is, the Jori word means the couple. Jori, a thing which is in two, which is in a pair. It is called Jori. Here, you must know that the word spelling of the Jori is Jori. Yes, you can use you can use the word of Jori as Jodi also, Jodi. So the Jori and Jodi is the same thing. The pronunciation becomes different, but the meaning is the same. Here, I would like to tell you something more, that in many parts of India and in many countries, the people are saying the Jori, Mugdar Jori. So I will let you know that Mugdar is not the Jori. People use Mugdar Jori in use of a pair. They say a pair of Mugdar by using the word Mugdar Jori. But I say the Jori is a different thing and Mugdar is a different thing.
Can you show us the difference between a Mugdar and a Jori?
Yes, I'm just telling to you that what is the difference between the Jori and Mugdar, and what are the different types of the Jori. So I'm starting with the smaller one. These are the Jori pair. In this, you can see that it has a small handle which can be fit in one fist. But in a Mugdar, it has a long handle which can be used with two arms. Okay.
Understood.
And Mugdar pair is like this. They can use two Mugdar in two hands, and it is called the Mugdar. The same thing, how to do? It is the same as Jori. But the thing is, in Mugdar, we swing the mugdar without touching the shoulder, without touching the shoulder. But the Jori can be swing like this with the touch of the shoulder, with the touch of the shoulder. Yes, we can swing the Jori without touching the shoulder also. Like this.
What is the
So,
difference between the swing? What
yes,
will a swing that is touching the shoulder do in comparison to one that is not? What is the difference?
there are many types of swinging of the Jori. There are so many. Recently, I visited 17 states of India. There are 29 states in India, and I visited 17 states in India to know that, to exploring about the Jori, Gada, and Mugdar, and all. And at there in Haridwar, in Uttarakhand, it is a state in India, Uttarakhand. I visited to Haridwar. There in a village, I found some of people swing the Jori, and they swing many, in many variations of Jori swing. I would like to show to you those. I'm doing this. There are so many variations, so I'm doing that with a smaller Jori. I mean, not a smaller, I mean a lightweight Jori. Yes. So it is one without touch shoulder. The second one is with the touch of the shoulder. The third one the fourth one. This one, like the and the lifting style of the Jori is different. We lift like this, we lift like this, but in ancient time, the people used to lift this Jori like this. It is just opposite. We are lifting from the front on the shoulder, but they do like this. So it is one more, and they are this thing like holding. They do like this also. And they do swinging like this.
So
There
those
are
are the
so
most
many.
common types of
Yes,
swings that there is, correct?
yes,
I
it
was going
is.
to ask you, what are the benefits of swinging the Jori? What
Pardon?
benefits? help you? What muscle groups does it develop? Is it more
Yes, yes.
functional strength, core strength?
The first of all, the benefit is that there are so many benefits of swinging of the Jori. The wrist strength, the concentration of the mind. When you swing the Jori, you must to concentrate your mind, and it grows your concentration in your work. When you work, your profession, your job, if you are a banker, if you are an engineer, then you can do anything with your concentration, and concentration can be improved by doing like these things, because when you swing, you only try to focus on one point, so it grows the concentration. Third thing, the tricep is always works when it goes here. The lat and side abdominal, the chest, it works. These all works with the swinging of the Jori. One more thing, that you can do the squat with holding two Joris like this. So it works. Like this also. So it can be used to do the squat also.
I have a question,
Yes.
because you make these Joris. This is yours. There's some that at the end kind of go out. What is that a different type of Jori, or is that just a different style of making for the weight?
There are a few of Jori shapes. I mean, some can be straight like this. I have one. It is straight, but it has one small fist, grip for one fist. So it is easy. It is very easy to swing. The second one is the Jori, which is, you can see, like you have one like this. On top, it is narrow, but when it goes down, it becomes fat. So it is little bit difficult to swing. And one more thing, in the Jori, it is narrow Jori. Narrow Jori, always a narrow Jori pair is longer. If it is a narrow, then it will be higher. I mean, it will be a longer. And just check one thing more. All Jori has, one is heavier than the other one. The heavier one will be in right, and the low weight Jori will be in left hand. It is little bit longer. It is the way how to put off the Jori. You must to check that it is a narrow Jori, and it has a flat shape at here. But I have the other one which has the shapes goes down here. It has like this, the round one, but here it is just like this. It is called fat Jori. It was the narrow Jori and it is the fat Jori. The fat Jori is look like the Persian mills. The Persian mills is not, you can't see the Persian mills in India, probably, but it is look like Indian Jori, and you can justify that it is just like a fat Jori. The fat Jori is similar to Persian mills. So the same thing.
And how much do those Joris weigh, the one you have?
Actually, I have from 5 kgs to 5 kgs each to 20 kg each. I have this one, which is the 20 kgs. It is the 20 kgs. These are 16 kg each. But in India, in akharas, you can find up to 42 kgs of each Jori. I mean 84 kgs of total weight of the pair, of the Jori pair. But in regular basis, you can swing up to 20 kgs each of the Jori. So it is the how to swing a fat Jori and a narrow Jori. Narrow Jori can be swing like this by sliding. But if it is fat Jori, then it will come to your chest, not on the shoulder. The first one in the narrow Jori, I was sliding the Jori like this. But if it is the fat Jori, then it will come to your chest. It is the easy way of the swinging. These are the 16 kgs of the Jori.
I see. So there are differences in the way you're holding them, and there's differences in the way you're swinging them.
I'm not swinging like this. I'm not swinging like this. I'm not swinging like this. Not sliding. No. If it is fat Jori, then it should be like this.
Understood. And if the fat Jori and the thin Jori, are they differences where they come from in India as well, or they're both used in akaras?
Pardon? I didn't hear you.
Okay. The question is, in all akaras in India, do they use the fat Jori and the thin Jori, or they all use different ones?
No, in akharas, we can find 3 types of Joris. 3 types of Joris. First, the narrow Joris. Second, the fat Joris. And third is nail Jori, in which there will be nails. And there will be 3 types of Joris, and competition happens of 3 and 4 number of Joris. 4 number Joris is 20 kgs of each. 3 number Joris, 25 kgs of each, and 25 to 27 you can say. And 2 number Joris will be the fat one. 2 number Jori is always the fat one, and 1 number Joris is also always the fat. And this the 2 number Joris will be 30 kgs to 32 kgs of each, and 1 number Joris 40 to 42 kgs of each. So you can say that narrow Joris which will be 20 to 27 kgs, this will be narrow, and 2 number joris and 1 number joris will be fat. Fat, I mean, it will be difficult to balance those. But if it is narrow joris, then at the bottom they have the iron rings at the bottom, so it becomes heavy and it becomes very difficult to load to them. But when it is the fat one, then it becomes very difficult to manage it on your shoulder, because it will be bigger fat and your shoulder will be a small one, and it will become to here. So it becomes very difficult. It's why the swinger, the joy swinger, never stop it on the shoulder. It comes on the chest.
I understand.
And the nail joris happens at last, and there will be only some of people. You can say the rarest people do swing the joris of the nail.
Understood. If somebody wanted to order from you and everything else, I'm gonna put your link and everything at the bottom of the description for them to be able to get in contact with you if people want to order, because you make a good product. And like I said, I have one here. Okay.
Yes, it is.
So and we have several from you, and so I suggest people to order from somebody that does it and knows what they're doing. Talk a little bit about competition. I know that you've done competitions, and we've talked for about a couple of years now. And what is a competition? What are the rules of the competition as per se? Is it more strength? Who can lift more the heaviest one, or who can lift the longest one?
The thing is, this competitions happens from July 17 to the end of the October, because after October the winter comes, so we stop the swinging of the heavy joris. In competition, the rule is to lifting the jori from some stone from the up, and you can lift the jori from the ground also. The first thing, and we give the chances. In number 3 and number 4, there will be only one chance. I mean, a pahalwan who lifted the jori and dropped, it is completed. He will not get the second chance. It means disqualified and 0. Say, a person who lifted clearly but swing right one but not left one, it is 0. A person who swing one right hand, one left hand, it is 1, and again right hand clearly but not the left hand clearly, then it will be only 1, not 1.5. Third thing, who will be the winner? A person, 2 person who lifted clearly, who swing clearly, and who swing 10, and some other people swing 9, 8, 7. The person who swing the maximum is the winner.
So you can have somebody that can swing 30 times and he's maximum.
Yes. No, not 30 times. Sometime in competition there are few person. I mean, there will be only some participants, only about 9 to 10, and the maximum swing was 30. The first person will be 30. But in some competition, we see that only 4 to 5 competitors but participated, but the winners swung more than 100 swings. More than 100. Sometimes it happens.
And are the swings on the shoulder or on the swings off the shoulder?
When it comes from, first thing, is lifting. First thing is the lifting. It's clear. It's clear. Okay. It's zero. Zero but clear. Qualified. Now it comes here. It's one. It's one. And two. And continue swing. Not stopping. Not stop. I mean, it will be like this. Continue. 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 Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Holding and again chance. No. It will be
Okay, so
stopped.
it has to be a smooth flow and continuous.
Yes. The legs can't be moved. The legs can be moved. The legs can be moved, but the hand must be continued. Must be continued.
Okay.
It is the rule
Well, Guru,
of.
I want to thank you for your time, and I want to thank you for continuing to spread the art. You've been an influence to many, and
I'm very happy that Bertrand Academy is appreciating this type of ancient exercises and introducing to the world through like us, because there are so many people in the world who are securing this Jori's Gada and many other traditional exercises tools. So I'm very happy to see that there are so many people who are doing these things, and one day it will be prove that these are the best things.
absolutely. Well, I want to thank you because we've conveyed many times. We've gone over certain times, and with your tutelage and yours and Igard's, the Flowing Dutchman, and others that have shown a progression. Because when you lose something, you all are the references for this, and you especially building them and making them for people. And you want to try to teach it, amplify it, and express it the closest possible to the way you're taught. So I want to thank you for that. And for those listening out there, this is a great way to exercise. This is a great way to build yourself from the house, not only physically but also mentally, because it calms you down when you're doing it. You have to really think and concentrate. And it's not about rushing through it. You have to build up to it. It's not something that, oh, I can bench press 250, so that means I can pick this up. It's not that. It's totally different. So it puts your mind to work. One more, and thank you. And for those interested, I will put all the information for Guru Parai at the end. Okay, till next time.
Thank you so much, sir.